Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to do a quick makeover of this small bathroom. This is the only bathroom in our house, so it kind of has to function for 4 people, and it is itty bitty. But we're going to just change out a few things, make everything just nice and fresh, and kind of do a little bit of reorganizing, not really decluttering. I recently did declutter. I can pop that video down below, so if you wanted to watch like a lot of makeup being tossed, unfortunately, it's just stuff that went bad. But today we're just going to do a refresh of everything, make everything look nice and fresh, and like I said, just kind of putting stuff away. I did do a really deep clean of this shower curtain rod here, and I do have new hooks on the way. Unfortunately, they're not here yet, but they'll be swapped out. First thing I'm going to do is get this shower curtain down and all of the hooks off of it so that I can really get a good cleaning of the shower rod. You see just how much rust is actually on it. It's pretty bad, and whatever I used last time, I can't remember. I thought I was doing a good thing by getting like a little bit of an oil on the shower rod so that everything would slide smoothly, but that wasn't the case. It kind of just made it gunky. So I'm going to start with a degreaser first. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. You can. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. You don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down, be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off, don't hide it. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. So the degreaser mainly got a lot of the kind of surface rust that was just on the top. Now I'm going to go in with the Scrub Daddy paste and actually work on the rust stains. And this did a really good job. I went with the paste because I usually use Barkeeper's Friends powder on any of my rust stuff, and especially because if you guys have been here, you know I get a big rust stain in the bottom of this bathtub. I do have a bathtub on my to-do list. We'll see when that actually gets done. But so far I'm liking the Scrub Daddy. I want to go around the house and see what else I can use it on. But it did do a really good job on the shower curtain here, and I didn't have to worry about fussing with like a powder or anything. So it did work out really well. Now I'm just kind of rinsing off the hooks that I have so that I can put my fabric shower liner up. We choose a fabric one instead of the, I guess, like the plastic ones that you usually see, only because I don't know, the plastic against you when you're in the shower just doesn't feel nice. So I've always just gotten a fabric one, and that way I can just kind of toss it in the washer with some bleach, and when I'm doing my whites, and it always comes out pretty nice. It's a little wrinkled today because it was sitting in the washer overnight. Unfortunately, that's a whole other thing, but it worked out well. So this is a shower curtain that I got off of Amazon. I've had it for a few months now in preparation. I really, anytime I'm doing makeovers, I don't really buy everything all at once. I kind of just accumulate stuff that I like over maybe a few weeks or months time. And I'm going in and using this Downy wrinkle release. I will say this stuff works wonders on like my husband's shirts that come out of the dryer that may be a little wrinkled, especially in the arm areas for some reason. I don't know what this wizardry is in a bottle, but it does work. It didn't work so much on the shower curtain only because it had been folded up for so long. but it does work. So I will suggest, like, if you hate ironing like I do, maybe try that. It is kind of neat. Now I'm just going to go and freshen up the towels. I grabbed these towels from Big Lots. I've had probably about a month now I've had these towels. They were $5 for the regular bath towel and then $5 for the 2-pack of hand towels. So what I did is I grabbed 2 of the large towels and then 2 packs of the hand towels. So all total I spent $20 on the towels. I spent $22 on the shower curtain. So we're up to $42 now for the makeover. I will say I did come under $50 for this makeover. It was just under though, so not too bad to do a little freshen up for $50.
You better turn up. You better be there when I shake. Watch me rockin' if I can't stop. If I should fall, just go ahead. Go and catch me, baby. Ooh, I live it. That's my tune. Ooh, I love it.
What really helped with freshening everything up was kind of just taking everything off of any flat surface and wiping it down, and then trying to get everything put back into its place. A lot of stuff was just kind of sitting out that we use daily, and you know, the reality is that, like I said, this is the only bathroom in our house, and it's currently serving for, I mean, let's face it, pretty much adults. So stuff does get left out, and just getting stuff put away to not be visually cluttered made a big difference. I mean, there's just a few items that I did swap out, but for the most part, it was just getting everything put back where it belongs, and I think that made the biggest difference.
We may be forced to cause a scene, make some trouble, baby. Ooh, I live it. That's my tune. Ooh, I love it. Crank it up, yeah. Turn it up on a higher level. Turn it up, we got this. Turn it up on a higher level. Turn it up, we got this. Turn it up on a higher level. Turn it up, we got this. Turn it up on a higher level. Turn it up, we got this.
So this little floral arrangement thing that I have on the back of the toilet, I've had this thing for so many years now. I bought it at a craft show at one of our local high schools here, and I'm going to say probably 15 years ago. That's how old this thing is. And I just wasn't feeling it in the changes that I made. It has a lot of yellow in it, which went with the old shower curtain. So now I was trying to figure out something else. So I grabbed a basket that I had already had. I usually use this little basket for my mail, but I'm like, you know what, let's try it and see. And I figured I'd put some rolls of toilet paper in it. And I even tried to do like the fancy fold thing where you get like that nice crisp corner or point looking thing on the toilet paper. I just wasn't feeling it. I don't know. I didn't like the setup. And that's just it. Like, go around your house, see if something will work in another space. It costs $0 and you may love it, and trial and error, it may not work for you, but we'll find something for here eventually.
We got this.
Nobody told me to settle down. Day nights and late nights, don't kid around. But there's something about you I should slow down, but maybe I'm escaping the love we found. There's something about you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk and too scared and lie to you. If only you knew I would die for you. One of us gotta say the obvious. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Guess I'm just too scared to settle down. There'd be many nights I got too high and almost left town.
So I have another little Aldi's find, and if you want to see my find from last week, check out the video down below, the Clean With Me. I did find an oil and vinegar bottles that I keep on my countertop. Those are really nice. But this little thing here, this little glass soap dispenser I found was on clearance for $1.97, which I never get deals like that. And as impatient as I am, I just have to let it sit in the corner there. I don't know why, it's just soap coming out, but I was getting way too impatient with it. And then these little jars here that I found these at the Dollar Tree, which again, another really good find. But like I said before, this isn't stuff that I've accumulated all in one day, even 1 week. I've had some of this stuff for, like the shower curtain, I think I've had for like at least 6 months. And then these little glass jars I've had for a couple weeks, and the towels I found, and then the soap dispenser I found another day. Like, you just kind of have to keep a look at, I guess. And if you don't see something you like, don't settle. Don't spend money on something that you're just like, yeah, it'll do for now, because I have done that in the past, and I just always get mad at myself for doing that. I am going to put in these glass jars all of our Dr. Teal's bath salts that we have, all of the Epsom salts. I figured it would be really cute. However, I don't have labels or any kind of label maker. So what I'm doing for right now, and this is just a temporary until I figure out how to get some labels on these, I'm taking the bag and laying it flat on top of the cabinet over the toilet here, so that way I at least know what is in each jar. But I will find a solution for this. I'm gonna try something at the dollar store, and we're gonna see if it works, and I'll let you guys know. But I do like how these look. It's something, you know, a little visual, kind of getting some of the stuff out of that cabinet, the sink cabinet, so I have a little more room in there. But you'll see where these end up.
And on it goes, swinging down in life, you know, breathing on it for a minute, yeah. Hey, would you rather stay right here, make everything disappear, keep playing my favorite song, put your rose-colored glasses on? What if we stay right here, make everything disappear, lay low in the beaching sun, put your rose-colored glasses on? Everybody's business. Why don't we all calm down? Why don't we all calm down? I think I'm the wrong size. Not enough room for...
So there you see, I have the jars with all of the Epsom salts up top there. You can't even see the bags. The only one that might be able to see them is Nick, because he's the tallest one of the family. As you can see, as I struggle to try and dust over top of the mirror here. But, oh well. Question for you guys. I know it's kind of late in the game for a question, but why is it we always feel so weird when we walk out of a store empty-handed and we didn't buy anything? Like these jars here, I knew people were finding them at the dollar stores and I couldn't. So I was stopping at every single dollar store that I would pass to try and find them. Many times walking out empty-handed and being so kind of awkward in my head about it. Like, yeah, I didn't buy anything, but I didn't take anything either. I just didn't find what I want. Why is that such a weird feeling? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. Am I the only one, or are there other people that do the same thing? But here we go. Here is the reveal of everything put together. The wrinkles will come out of that eventually with a couple showers, but it'll come out. It'll be fine. I don't have to bring out my iron. That's what I keep telling myself. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button with the bell notification so you'll see future videos coming out. I think for under $50, it turned out pretty nice, right? The towels, like I said, $5 a piece, $5 for 2 of them for the small hand towels. It worked out really well. $22 for the shower curtain, and then $3 for the jars, $2 for the soap dispenser. Not bad. But now I have a mess to clean up afterwards, and you'll see that next. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have an awesome day, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.